The Buddha taught the truth. These truths have always existed in the world. You could say that these truths of the world are what was taught. These truths of the world were printed in manuals and called the Dhamma. The term Dhamma simply refers to the Buddha's teachings. All of those teachings came from this world. They came from the people in this world. How are people good? How are people bad? When someone does good, where do they go when they die? When someone does evil, where do they go when they die? When someone is done with both good and evil, where do they go when they die? This is all told in the manuals. Someone who is done with both good and evil is someone who is done with merit and demerit. While you still have good and evil, you must still depend on this world. It is something you rely on. The world has existed in this state for an eternally long time. The Dhamma that the Buddha taught did not come from elsewhere. He drew from people, from men and women to teach people. Greed, anger, and delusion are issues that people have. This is what was taught to people. Because these are issues that exist in people, they need to be taught to people. May you understand that the religion is about people's issues. This Dhamma is old. Ever since the world has existed, the Dhamma has existed. Ever since people have existed, the Dhamma has existed. All Dhamma exists with people. It exists with us. That is why the Buddha used the Dhamma to teach us, because the foundation of Dhamma is already within us. It is only a matter of whether or not practitioners of mental cultivation will be interested in and pursue the Dhamma. That is, whether they will upanayiko, or internalize the Dhamma from the manuals and frequently inspect themselves to discern where the truth that the Buddha taught actually exists. Does it exist in your body? Or does it exist in other people's bodies? Does it exist in your speech? Or does it exist in other people's speech? Does it exist in your mind? Or does it exist in other people's minds? You must inspect yourself well. If you are to solve your own problems, this is where you are to do it. This is what you study when studying religion.